Okay, this is it, the command center.
Which I guess makes that the Nexus control terminal.
Fingers crossed we find something useful.
I'm thinking you should do the honors, Quill.
Protocol 7TY454, previous passcode voted, new passcode generated,
Won't know
5683.
till you try accessing the thing first.
5683.
What are we waiting for, Peter?
Yeah, just psyching myself up.
You guys are really anti-reading. 5683, I don't know if that passcode means anything.
Peter Quill not accessing the Nexus?
Can you please?
Wonder what this does.
Nothing useful is my guess. Nova Corps and their bloated administrative crap. Probably need a card just to use the bathroom. No, it does not sound like a good idea. People should be free to pee whenever and wherever they want.
Ew.
I told you he was.
Wherever.
Groot wants to know if Quill's stalling because of his fear of parental responsibility.
002.
Obviously.
Jesus Christ. Obviously. That was great, Gamora. Centurion Carlos 0025. Trying something a little different. Let me know what you think. Kalor made sure his office door was locked. He pulled the shades down on his viewport, sat at his desk, and wondered just how true this story was. The client was pretty convincing, but most liars are still. There was something in it. He tapped his fingers on the case file, but didn't open it. He stood up and walked to the wash basin, looked at himself in the mirror, grimaced, and turned away. She'd offered him too much money for too little a job. It didn't add up. Something about it gnawed at him. He hurried back to the file, turned on the light, and looked over the pages carefully. There, indented on the back of the photo, a number, 0025. Combination, maybe contact number. He ran out. If he hurried, he might be able to tail the client, see if it led anywhere, something like that. Yes, you guys keep pestering me, but yes, I have.
It's something.
Dog report item. We have reached the command center, but Peter Quill refuses to access the Nexus.
Can you guys just please? I'm looking at a ficus
What do
here.
you think, Groot?
It's alien Chinese food.
It's the best.
Rocket, just access it yourself.
Regular computers are one thing, but I ain't leaving my prints on no Nexus terminal.
Guys, please. There's shiny stuff.
I wonder.
Oh, there's so many passcodes. 1969, 0025.
He is worried it'll prove they're dead.
Another log. Oh my god. Poor to do. Finish report on the explosion and docking done. Schedule hazardous material crew done. Review arrest reports. Quarantine zone ongoing. Cross-reference outstanding warrants. Meeting reminder. Upcoming Millennium test for Denarian Yelock 0663. Schedule corpsman ballistics training. Believe in yourself. Ongoing failing. Don't forget to eat something. All right, cool.
Find something?
Just some personal logs.
What about this tree, Groot? You like this one? Groot,
Dog
okay.
report item. We have reached the command center, but Peter Quill refuses.
You said this already. You're repeating yourself. Hey, that's a blue family.
Nice. That's
0001.
Find something?
so Carell's badge number is 0001. How could she be the first one?
The world mind reset all Nova IDs after the Galactic War. Rocket, just access it yourself.
Alright, hold on.
Computers are one thing, but I ain't leaving my prints.
You know we needed a code. What the hell? Is that something on the ground? Alright, false alarm. Alright, I'm accessing it. I got all the information. I remember all the codes, specifically 0001.
Well, of course it had to be locked.
Hell yeah, it did.
Think you could...
Hack a Nexus terminal? Not a chance. We're talking.
I'm gonna guess it's, I think
guess
the
we're looking for a
0025 was really
four-digit
promising.
Try 1111.
Why 111?
Oh, fair enough.
Why not 1111?
I don't know, you tell me.
Because it is a good number, simple and easy to remember.
Clark.
It wasn't 111111. Alright. I think it's the 0025.
That's not it.
Alright. Well, we got a whole list here.
Yes!
What a weak password.
Go to the criminal records, Quill. I want to see my files.
Alright.
20 units, mine's the biggest.
Jesus Christ.
Can't be that scary if they share a record.
Blood, Garrick, and Rawson. Threat level, Continental, alias Blood Brothers. Status, in custody. Origin, Rockline. How do they know they're in custody? I guess it maybe connects to Cosmo's thing. Indictments, intimidation, assault, extortion, torture, murder, crimes of war. Notes, Garrick and Rawson Blood, aka the Blood Brothers, are twin Rocklights known for their war crimes, they committed on behalf of Thanos during the Galactic War. Both were sentenced to 44 life sentences in the maximum security penal facility known as the Kylan. However, shortly after their incarceration, the Blood Brothers escaped and joined the terrorist organization known as the Lethal Legion. Due to their violent tendencies and unique physiological bond, the World Mind recommends containment in separate facilities. Attending officers should approach with extreme caution. Probably put them in 2 separate jails, you know. Addendum number 1, the Blood Brothers were recently hired by Lady Hellbender. Addendum 2, the Blood Brothers are currently held in custody by the Nowhere Security Corps. Chief of Security Cosmo insists the matter does not require intervention at this time. Affiliations, Thanos, Lethal Legion, Lady Hellbender.
I've heard of this guy. He's part of a private army called
Lowry?
the Lethal Legion.
More like the Loser Legion.
Planetary, alias Captain Glory. Status wanted, Kree-Lar. Origin, Kree-Lar. Sounds so familiar. Indictments, intimidation, conspiracy, solicitation, disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, extortion, assault, mayhem, animal cruelty, reckless flying, vehicular homicide, murder. Notes, Glory, aka Captain Glory, is the leader of the Lethal Legion, a terrorist organization masquerading as mercenaries for hire. Glory, a decorated soldier, defected from the Imperial Kree Army during the Galactic War. He's not blue. Glory should be considered dangerous, therefore the World Mind recommends Nova Corps forces exercise extreme caution during engagement. Addendum, Glory and the Lethal Legion have recently been hired by Lady Hellbender. Further monitoring will be required. Affiliations, Kree Empire, Lethal Legion, Lady Hellbender. I wonder if we'll be seeing all these.
What is it with you humies and your stupid names?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Star-Lord is not in the same league as Darkhawk, okay? One's the name of the greatest band of all time, and the other's a bird.
Christopher Powell, threat level, planetary, alias Darkhawk, status wanted, origin, Earth, indictments, disorderly conduct, conspiracy, extortion, assault, kidnapping, mayhem, torture, terrorism, murder. Notes, Christopher Powell, aka Darkhawk, is an enhanced human and member of the Shi'ar Empire's banished fraternity of raptors. Similar in design to the Nova Force, Powell gained his enhanced abilities from the sentient raptor armor and data song contained within a Shi'ar amulet. Due to the corruptive nature of the information stream known as data song, the World Mind recommends confiscation and destruction of all items containing this technology. Once separated from the data song and raptor armor, the World Mind feels Powell can be rehabilitated with a failure margin of 22.61%. Addendum, it appears the Fraternity of Raptors are responsible for several assassinations in the Shi'ar Empire. Further monitoring is required. Affiliation, Shi'ar Empire, Fraternity of Raptors. Drax, you got one.
Drax's criminal record is pretty big.
That is what your mother said.
Hell yeah, brother.
His mother's dead.
Oh. Drax, threat level, planetary, alias the Destroyer, status unpaid fine. Oh yeah, that's true. Origin, Katath, indictments, disturbing the peace, disorderly conduct, conspiracy, trespassing, intimidation, assault, extortion, tax evasion, they'll get you for that one, arson, illegal scavenging, smuggling, hijacking, mayhem, vigilantism, torture, kidnapping, vehicular homicide, murder, mass murder. Notes, Drax, aka Drax the Destroyer, is a decorated Katathian warrior, galactic war hero, and widower from the planet Katath. After his defeat of the Mad Titan Thanos, Drax went on a murderous rampage across the galaxy. Despite his crimes, the World Mind recognizes Drax's contribution to the resistance during the Galactic War. Without his heroism, this organization would not stand today. Further, his self-surrender to the Nova Corps has established good faith. As such, the World Mind agreed to reduce Drax's 100-year sentence for mass murder and various other charges in the maximum security penal facility known as the Kylan. After 7 years served, he was released without bias. Addendum, since his release from the Kylan, Drax has joined the Gardeners of the Galaxy, a supposed legitimate business enterprise founded by Peter Jason Quill. Further monitoring will be required. Affiliations: Cathathian Military, the Resistance, Gardeners of the Galaxy.
I thought there'd be more here. Barely scratches the surface.
Oh my god, what kind of name is this? Zen Wolbury Bin Titan Gamora. Threat level galactic. Alias deadliest woman in the galaxy. Status unpaid fine. Origin Zen Wolbury. Indictments: aiding and abetting, conspiracy, resisting arrest, flying without a license, theft, assault, armed robbery, smuggling, illegal scavenging, murder, crimes of war. Notes: Gamora Zen Wolbury Bin Titan is the adoptive child and former pet assassin of the Mad Titan Thanos. Her criminal involvement with the Chitauri has led to the generation of this file. Despite her war crimes, the World Mind begrudgingly notes that without Gamora's defection to the Resistance, the Galactic War may not have been won. As such, under advice from Richard Rider, amnesty has been granted. Addendum 1. The World Mind has refused participation from Gamora regarding post-war efforts related to the future of New Xandar and the Nova Corps as an organization. A Priority 0PO flag has been placed on her file. Further monitoring is required. Attempts to surveil Gamora have been unsuccessful. The PO flag remains intact. Addendum 2. Gamora has recently joined the Gardeners of the Galaxy, a supposed legitimate business enterprise founded by Peter Jason Quill. Further monitoring will be required. Affiliations: Thanos, Chitauri Empire, the Resistance, Gardeners of the Galaxy. Alright. Groot, you're on here.
A gold dome? Over my dead body, buddy.
Threat level unknown, alias unknown, status unpaid fine, Planet X. Indictments: petty theft, trespassing, intimidation, assault, resisting arrest, bribery, blackmail, extortion, illegal scavenging, smuggling, armed robbery, murder. The being known only as Groot is the last recorded member of the Flora Colossi of Planet X. He is frequently seen in the company of Subject 89P13. Despite his association with Subject 89P13, the World Mind feels that Groot can be rehabilitated. I'm really struggling with that word. With a failure margin of 0.423%. As such, the World Mind has determined Groot to be a potential candidate for the Nova Corps. Oh, nice. Addendum 1. A report of stolen property was submitted by Tanalier Tyven regarding theft of a Flora Colossus. The World Mind has chosen to disregard this report as it violates several galactic treaties. Addendum 2. Groot has recently joined the Gardeners of the Galaxy, a supposed legitimate business enterprise founded by Peter Jason Quill. Further monitoring will be required. We'll read that a few more times. Affiliation: Arbor Masters, Bagoo, Bounty Hunters, Gardeners of the Galaxy. Alright, right. Douglas. Heather Douglas.
Unfortunately.
Threat level galactic, alias Moondragon. Oh, I've heard of this before. Status inactive, origin Earth. Indictments: telepathic assault, removal of bodily autonomy. That's probably pretty bad. Traffic violations. Notes: Heather Douglas, aka Moondragon, is a powerful telepath from the planet Earth. It is believed that the entity known as Dragon of the Moon has exerted an influence over Douglas, corrupting her mental powers. Given Douglas's abilities, both telepathic and foreign, the World Mind has placed a Priority 1 P1 flag on her file. Further investigation is required. However, potential containment is not possible without further resources. It is worth noting that Douglas was one of three candidates prophesied by the priest of Pama to take the mantle of Celestial Madonna. As such, the World Mind feels Douglas can be rehabilitated. I'm struggling, dude. With a failure margin of 46.28%. Rehabilitated. Addendum: Douglas' current whereabouts are unknown. Affiliations: unknown.
Hey, isn't that the guy we saw when we tried?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's him.
Jack Harrison, threat level village. Pretty low. Alias Jack Flag. Status in custody. Origin Earth. Indictments: disorderly conduct, public intoxication, trespassing, intimidation, assault, flying without a license, impersonating an officer. Notes: Jack Harrison, aka Jack Flag. Jack Flag. Am I thinking of Rick Flag? I'm thinking of Rick Flag. That's my problem. I'm thinking Rick Flag, aka Jack Flag, and that's DC. Aka Jack Flag is an enhanced human and escaped conflict from the planet Earth. It is believed Harrison's enhancements are the result of the Hyde formula. We went to the museum and we read about that. Granting enhanced strength, Harrison was arrested for impersonating a Nova Corps Centurion. Oh no!
It's Drax's girlfriend.
Lady Hellbender is
I hit the wrong stick.
girlfriend.
Yet.
Since his arrest, however, all communication with the Rock the Nova facility where he is being detained has been severed. Affiliations unknown. Alright. Lady Hellbender, threat level galactic, alias Monster Queen. Status immune. Origin Seknarf 9. Indictments: intimidation, racketeering, assault, extortion, poaching, trafficking, murder. Little is known about Lady Hellbender prior to the Galactic War. Only the attempts made by Chitauri forces to colonize Seknarf 9 ceased once she overthrew the planet's ruling priest class. Although Hellbender was not directly associated with the resistance, her own violent opposition to invasion has been noted by the World Mind. At this time, Seknarf 9 remains a non-member of the Nova Corps intergalactic militia, despite recruitment efforts from the World Mind. It is also worth noting that Hellbender's political status grants her certain immunities and protections under Galactic Treaty. Addendum 1. Currently, Hellbender operates as a sanctuary for monstrous creatures from across the galaxy. This sanctuary has encouraged poaching. Further monitoring is required. Addendum 2. Hellbender has recently placed a bounty on the Gardeners of the Galaxy, since she has since hired the Lethal Legion. Affiliations: the Resistance, the Collector, Lethal Legion, Gardeners of the Galaxy.
Why does this guy seem familiar?
Lipless. Threat level Village. Alias unknown. Status active. Origin Redactyla. Indictments: petty theft, bribery, blackmail, extortion, assault, smuggling, trafficking, poaching. I don't know if I've seen this guy. Notes: oh my god. Known only as Lipless, is a well-known smuggler who frequents Matlow's bar in the Nowhere spaceport. Maybe that's where we saw him. Lipless fled Ma Lilia when Nova Corps agents raided illegal flop houses there and arrested their proprietors. Lipless has remained inactive for several rotations following the arrest, only resurfacing Ruby Thursday. Recently, with a new business partner, the notorious poacher Ruby Tuesday's famous buffet in the United States. Her illegal outfit, the Headman, is reportedly operating out of the Andromeda system. Affiliations: the Headman, the Collector.
Grand Unifier Raker.
Oh, that's the baddie.
Quarantine zone.
Probably nothing good.
Indictments: disturbing the peace, trespassing, illegal scavenging, reckless endangerment. Notes: Raker, aka Grand Unifier, is the leader of the now defunct Universal Church of Truth, a little-known cult that rose to prominence during the Galactic War. Their figurehead, a supposed golden god with miraculous healing abilities, perished in the last year of the war. Since his death, the cult has fallen into obscurity. Is that the group? I'm trying to remember. We read a log in like the first mission with some guy who was dying, and they went to see some dude, and he was healed, but he was like out of it afterwards. Due to their lack of influence and limited membership, the World Mind does not find the Raker of the Universal Church of Truth to be a threat. Raker's presence in the restricted area of space known as the Quarantine Zone has resulted in the generation of this vile Universal Church of Truth.
Read it and weep, loser.
That's Rocket.
There ain't a single scam me and Groot haven't pulled off. You name it, we've done it.
If you're charged, it means you've been caught. You realize that, right?
Your point?
Threat level Continental, alias Rocket. Unpaid fine, half-world. Disorderly conduct, petty theft, conspiracy, solicitation, assault, resisting arrest, cybercrime, forgery, fraud, blackmail, illegal scavenging, smuggling, mutiny, arson, armed robbery, murder. Note: subject 89P13, aka Rocket, is an escaped bio-cybernetic experiment from the now abandoned Kree research facility on Half-World. His origin prior to this facility remains unknown. He is frequently seen in the company of the Flora Colossus, known as Groot. Given subject 89, given Rocket's history of violence, the World Mind recommends that all attending officers exercise extreme caution while engaging. A sweep for hidden explosives and traps is also prudent. Should charges be laid, the World Mind prefers that a Rocket be incarcerated in the Kylan. Addendum. The Gardeners of the Galaxy. Bago, the Bounty Hunters, Gardeners of the Galaxy, Kree Empire.
Wow.
Am I up next? Ronin.
Cops go bad? They really go bad.
Actually, an accuser is the equivalent of a judge, jury, and executioner.
Ronin, threat level planetary, alias the accuser, status active, origin Hala. Indictment: solicitation, blackmail, extortion, fraud, impersonating an officer, false imprisonment, torture, murder. Notes: Ronin, aka Ronin the Accuser, is a member of the Kree aristocracy and former supreme accuser of the Kree Empire. After the Galactic War, he attempted to incite civil war on Kree-Lar against the Supreme Intelligence. His efforts were thwarted, and his title stripped. Ronin retains an administrative position in the Kree Public Accuser Corps. Addendum: the World Mine has obtained intelligence that suggests Ronan is behind several corruption scandals in the Kree judicial and governmental bodies. Such reports have yet to be verified. Affiliation to Kree Empire, Kree Public Accuser Corps. Am I up next? There we go.
Record's a lot bigger than I expected.
How big were you expecting?
Minuscule.
Threat level village, alias Star-Lord, status unpaid fine, origin Earth. Indictments: public intoxication, public indecency, petty theft, bribery, no public nudity, blackmail, extortion, reckless flying, illegal scavenging, smuggling, hijacking, armed robbery, kidnapping, murder. Notes: Peter Jason Quill, aka Star-Lord, is a human Spartoi hybrid and former crown prince of the Spartoi Empire. Quill's involvement with the Ravager space pirates has resulted in the generation of this file, despite Quill's predilection towards crime. The World Mine acknowledges his contributions to the Resistance during the Galactic War, notably during the Battle of Mercury in the Sol System. As such, the World Mine feels that Quill can be rehabilitated. I nailed it. With a failure margin of 32.67%, Addendum 1, Quill agreed to testify against Udanta, the Ravager space pirates, regarding their involvement in the kidnapping of the child known as Idira's Sacred Heart. Doing so, he was granted immunity and charges have been dropped against him. Addendum 2. Quill has recently registered a new business enterprise under the name Gardeners of the Galaxy with other known criminals. The intention and legitimacy of this enterprise, which bears no relations to botany, remains dubious. Further monitoring will be required. Spartoi Royal Family, the Resistance, Ravager Space Pirates, Gardeners of the Galaxy.
Another guy from Earth.
I'm telling you, Quill, C-53 is the trailer park of the galaxy.
Vaughn Wendell, Planetary, Quasar, that's also familiar, Unknown Earth, reckless flying, noise complaints, disorderly conduct, trespassing. Really? That? And he's got planetary threat level? I'm village and this guy's planetary? No, it's Wendell Vaughn, aka Quasar, is an enhanced human augmented with the quantum bands, a powerful device created by the abstract entity only known as Eon. Vaughn's entity, only known as Eon. Vaughn's use of the bands near population centers has resulted in the generation of this file. Vaughn was an important asset to the Resistance during the Galactic War. As such, the World Mine has determined Vaughn to be a prime candidate for the Nova Corps. A recruitment package has been dispatched to his last location. Affiliation: SHIELD, Project Pegasus, the Resistance.
Fun fact, that bounty Yondu put out is how me and Groot met Quill.
I'm just glad I talked you out of collecting it.
Who says you did?
Planetary as well, unknown, incarcerated. Oh, he's not dead. Centauri 4. I'm sure we'll be seeing him then. Indictments: public intoxication and disorderly conduct, disturbing the peace, trespassing, conspiracy, solicitations, intimidation, bribery, blackmail, extortion, smuggling, trafficking, armed robbery. Did I say robbery? Armed robbery. Piracy, kidnapping, murder. Yondu Udanta, former leader of the Ravager Space Pirates, is presently incarcerated at the maximum security penal facility known as the Kylan. Udanta has attempted and failed to escape 5 times. Although Udanta's crimes are numerous, his involvement in the kidnapping of the child known as Idira's Sacred Heart has led to the generation of this file. Without the assistance of his former associate, Peter Jason Quill, Udanta likely would not have been charged for his crimes. Addendum 1. Given Udanta's dedication to criminal enterprise, including during the Galactic War, the World Mine feels that rehabilitation is not possible. Permanent incarceration is recommended. Udanta has placed a bounty on Peter Jason Quill. Affiliations: Ravager Space Pirate. And the last one, Zekdel.
One of the nameless.
Oh, spooky.
A threat level galactic, alias Wraith. Status active, origin Kree Empire. Vigilantism. Oh, he's like a hero then. Zekdel, aka Wraith, is a member of the Nameless, a subspecies of Kree who have bonded with the Exelon. This bond has granted Zekdel certain enhanced abilities given his relationship with the Exelon symbiote. The World Mine has determined Zekdel to be a potential threat. Addendum: the Kree Empire has requested assistance in apprehending and containing Zekdel for crimes of vigilantism. The World Mine has determined that additional support cannot be rendered at this time. Kree Empire, Nameless, and that's it. Jesus. Alright, let's look at some images, I guess.
Alright, let's take a look.
Can't read it. That might be us. Also can't read
The
it.
mining rig from the quarantine zone?
Oh, great. Looks like your girlfriend was collecting evidence against us even after the two of you struck a deal.
That's
I was
negative.
wondering how they knew about us.
Quill must have tripped the sensors on the way out. Wow, super riveting, Quill. And to think we could still be reading my criminal record.
Please do not. I still do not understand how the Churchman's ship exploded. The Nova Corps is known for their security protocols.
It's called stupidity, Drax. Something the Buckethead's got a lot of.
Alright, that's all those. Ugh. Ooh, I gotta do a lot of reading today, huh? Let's look at the video
Something in
logs.
here.
Ah, you know what? The video logs are probably the answers. Let's look at the audio
Get to the
logs.
juicy stuff already.
Channeling your Nova Force.
Hell yeah! Channel that Nova Force.
And managing your mental health.
Actually, I wouldn't mind a copy of that.
Pass.
Oh, that's it?
Let me get this straight. She became a teapot? That's what my source said.
Amazing.
I hate you all.
Well, that don't sound good.
The audio file must be corrupted.
The audio file and everything else in the galaxy.
Attention away team. Please ensure your helmet cams are in full operation ahead of this afternoon's away mission into the quarantine zone. Thank you.
Just like Corral, everything by the book.
Yeah.
Attention away team. Please ensure your helmet
Oh, you know what? I read this one already, but,
operation
you know,
ahead of this afternoon's
good to hear it a second time.
into the quarantine zone. Thank you.
Alright, so that's all those. Sorry, I had a text. That's very professional, but I had a text. Alright, personnel files.
It's a list of Bucketheads.
Oh my god.
We already know your girlfriend works here, Quill.
So, it might have useful info or something.
Alright, let's read. It's reading day today. It's reading day. Corel, rank Centaurian, recruiter Richard Ryder, status unknown, origin Krelar, posting the Hollis Hope, Andromeda Galaxy, role captain. Background: Centurion Corel joined the Nova Corps after the Galactic War. Her previous experience in the Kree Imperial Army was a beneficial gain to this organization. Her role during the siege of Chitauri Prime was instrumental to winning the Galactic War. And the time since, Corel has become instrumental in two rebuilding efforts across the galaxy, notably her involvement in the creation of the Quarantine Zone, a galactic dumping zone for Galactic War technology. Addendum: Centurion has requested a permanent assignment to the Quarantine Zone in the Andromeda Star System. Notes: it has been one cycle since Centurion Corel and the crew of the Hollis Hope have been checked in with the World Mind. Further monitoring will be required. Commendations: Kree Imperial Army Cross, Galactic War Commendation.
Agent of Thanos. Gamora, care to explain?
Not really. Except that it wasn't me.
Malik Tarsel, deceased. Chandelier, High Council diplomat. Centurion Malik Tarsel was an accomplished diplomat assigned to Chandelar, the throne world of the Shi'ar Empire. After the collapse of the Kree Empire during the Galactic War, Tarsel was able to broker a tenuous alliance with Majestrix Lilandra, who saw an opportunity to expand her empire. Shortly after, an agent of Thanos attempted to assassinate both Tarsel and Lilandra. Tarsel did not survive the encounter. Afterward, the Majestic rejected the alliance. Notes: a memorial has been erected on New Xandar, commemorating those who sacrificed their lives to the greater good of the galaxy. Commendations, Blue Star. Posthumously, that's really the only way you get a Blue Star. Galactic Medal of Valor. I guess you can get. I mean, I think I'm the Blue Cross. What do you have in America? You got like. Honestly, might be the Blue Star, Blue Shield, something like that. It's like, I'm thinking of the Purple Heart. It's the Purple Heart. You gotta be like, either dead or severely injured.
Check it out. Nikki's got a file.
Nicolette Gold, rank cadet, recruiter Corel, status unknown, origin redacted. Posting the Hollis Hope Andromeda Galaxy, role cadet in training. Background: Nicolette Gold, aka Nikki, is a cadet in training and child of Centurion Corell. Her father remains unknown, despite a few demerits on her record, no doubt a result of her mother being her commanding officer. Gold shows great promise and will likely have a successful career in the Nova Corps. Notes, it's been one cycle since Centurion Corell and the crew... Alright, we read that already.
I have heard of this one.
Got a big head.
Except good means scut when you're dead.
Roman Day, Prime Commandant, World Mind, deceased Xandar, posting Xandar Nova Corps headquarters, role Prime Commandant. Background, Roman Day graduated top of his class from the Nova Academy. He quickly rose in rank, attracting the attention of the World Mind as Prime Commandant. Day oversaw the day-to-day operations of the Nova Corps, Space Militia, and Exploration divisions, respectively. This included overseeing Nova Prime during the Galactic War. Day called upon the Xandarian Star Corps fleet to create a blockade against invading Chitauri forces. This blockade was instrumental to the evacuation of Xandar. Only one squadron would survive this encounter. Notes, Day is reported missing in action, MIA, and presumed dead. A memorial has been erected on New Xandar, commemorating those who sacrificed their lives to the greater good of the galaxy. Commendations, Galactic Medal of Valor, Galactic War Commendation. Richard Ryder.
Who is running Nova Corps?
The Nova. Rank, Prime, Recruiter, World Mind, Status, AWOL, Origin, Earth, New Xandar, Nova Corps Headquarters, Assignment Unknown. Richard Ryder, aka Nova Prime, is the former acting leader of the Nova Corps. He was selected by the World Mind after his squadron was the only one to survive the destruction of Xandar. His leadership during the Galactic War led to several victories, notably the final siege of Chitauri Prime. Post-war, Ryder took a more political role in galactic affairs. His primary focus was the rebuilding of Nova Corps, Space Militia, and Exploration Division with the help of member worlds. Ryder has been absent without leave, AWOL, for multiple rotations. The World Mind has lost all contact with him. Further action may be required. Galactic Medal of Honor, Galactic War Commendation.
She crashed into a Leviathan on purpose and is still a better pilot than Quill.
Samaya.
You know it's true.
Rank, Denarian, Recruiter, Ronan Day, Status Deceased, Centurion 4. Posting, Xandar Star Corps. Assignment, Pilot. Denarian Samaya was a member of the Star Corps fleet that created the blockade around Xandar in a last-ditch effort to buy Xandar time. Samaya led a squadron of Star Corps fighters on a collision course towards the Chitauri Leviathans. She did not survive the encounter. A memorial. Okay. Alright. I think that's all the reading. I think. We got videos now. See that music change? It's a good sign.
Hey, isn't that...
The mining ship we explored in the quarantine zone, yeah.
When's the footage from?
Signal stronger. We must be close.
Oh, dude, we did this. This was us.
There's too much interference.
My bad. This is totally our fault.
Centurion Corral. Found something.
Oh, I did that.
Hey, what are you...
Watch out!
She went in after we left.
Flark. That thing. You don't think.
It is the creature that devoured our monster.
Could have been a million things. I mean, it's restricted space for a reason. No, you're a load of scut. That thing's got nothing to do with us.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna confront Rocket. Yeah, we both did this. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Rocket. That
We're in deep.
Picked up. I know you recognize it. It's the one you shot.
You're saying this is my fault? Ha! That's real rich coming from you, Quill.
I'm just saying. We did this. We freed that shadow thing.
Well, there's nothing we can do about it now.
Exactly.
And the Krill I know is a fighter. Maybe she made it out.
Yeah. Corell's tough. If anyone could survive that thing, it's her. I know it.
Alright, we got another video. We had another video. Cool. That was a nice video. All right. That's gonna be an entire episode.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's me. And crew.
You misread our intentions.
No, you've made them pretty clear.
Sometimes sacrifices must.
I had to check.
Groot, sweep the leg.
Wow, I made that choice earlier.
Breaker, right? First, let me just say it's really cool that you've heard of us, right, guys? And it's cool that you didn't try to kill us just then, especially with your two pals right there. Could have totally ripped us apart the moment you walked in, which we obviously all appreciate. But also, we've kind of got a few questions, like...
Where are Centurion Corell and her daughter?
That's a great question.
You came here seeking truth. Rejoice. The matriarch wishes to share it with you.
Okay, that is really not cool.
What do you mean he's not picking up?
Come. The matriarch awaits.
That's nice. Chapter 8, The Matriarch. Big Halo looking sword.